According to reports, a Ghanaian high court has issued an injunction preventing civil society groups from holding planned protests in Accra. African leaders are shaking in their boots, and we're not mad at that because it means that we are winning. We are showing them that we mean business. Just recently, Ghana's High Court banned a protest that was planned by the people. The reason they gave is because the police asked them that they don't have enough reinforcement to protect the people when, there's a mass protest, so they want to keep the people safe, so they banned it. According to reports, a Ghanaian high court has issued an injunction preventing civil society groups from holding planned protests in Accra. The protests were expected to draw over 2 million participants, aimed to pressure President Nana Akufo-Addo to address corruption, improve living conditions, and expedite the signing of an anti-LGBTQ bill into law. However, the court's decision has effectively put a halt to these plans. Another West African country, Nigeria, when the people called for a protest, the Nigerian government, along with the military, came out and said, I wouldn't do that if I was you. That's not good. This was organized by people that are outside of, Nigeria, and also with opposition. So this is really, this is what Bola Tinubu called it, a sinister protest. But guess what? Nigerians still went out to the streets and protested and made it clear that they are protesting against bad governance, cost of living, and inflation. So clearly, the people defied the order given by the government, and now the government is panicking. And unfortunately, with panic, instead of, I don't know why they do this, instead of listening to the people, you would assume, if you're a leader that cares about the people and you want to do something good for the people, when they're saying, I want to protest and I want to tell you what's wrong, you're like, okay, let me hear you out, come, send your representatives. Or you're like, okay, let me hear what the protest is about, make sure it's peaceful. Okay, cool. And then you listen to them. But that's not what happens. They don't want to talk about it, they don't want to negotiate, they don't want to ask questions, they just want to silence by the police that are there to protect us. That's how they silence us. And we've seen it everywhere. It's been used everywhere. So now by this point, everyone knows what's up. So people basically are saying, I'll sacrifice my life for the cause. And that's why they're going out there to the streets, knowing that they might be unalive, they might be hurt. They still go out. That's how much our leaders made us defensive. So basically, the people are out on the streets in Nigeria. They're saying no. Unfortunately, again, as you might have already guessed it, or you probably watched this already, they've tear gassed them. The police were, accused of doing some things that they're not supposed to do. But I also want to mention there were police officers that stood with the people.
Now, the bad people where they lose. It is why you have to stand with the people that can speak for you, because the law you sign is against you coming to protest. So stand with the civilians, stand with the people. Power is not for them, but you're holding this vote today. Tomorrow you will. Use it well. Power is not for them.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Shout out to Nigeria police. God bless you. God bless you.
So clearly, people are coming together. When you are united, they can't do anything about it. That's how our leaders try to divide us with tribe, with that's a different country. That's not us. They try that all the time, and unfortunately, most of the time they succeed. Let's be honest with ourselves. We're very tribalistic, and we need to work on that. Why do you think Kenyans were able to make the change that they wanted to make? Because they united and they didn't say, I'm from this tribe, that person is from this tribe, I'm affiliated to this political party, you're not. They were not doing that. They came together with one voice and said what they needed to say. So you have to know that is how they do it, divide and conquer. So if other countries want to join as well, like Uganda, they've been trying, but unfortunately, Museveni said, nope, it's not going to happen. Even before the protest, he told them, let me tell you something. You're playing with fire.
What right do you have? We are busy producing wealth. You are getting cheap food. Other people in the other parts of the world are starving. They are crying for hunger. And you here, you want to disturb us. You are playing with fire because we cannot allow you to disturb us.
And indeed, the few people that went out to protest, they were arrested and detained. So if there's no unity, basically, and if there's no one voice, you're not going to be as strong as you would want to be, and you won't have the impact that you want to have. So can we do that? I don't know. Kenya showed us that it can be done. Nigeria is also following that suit, and they're doing their best. Uganda tried as well, but we shall see. At the end of the day, politicians should not see this as a threat. When someone is saying, let me protest, why not just say, okay, you're protesting because you have questions and you're not happy with something. Let me see if I can fix it. If I can't fix it right now and right away, let me commit to this timeline. Let me show you that I'm trying. They're not even doing that. And they're just pushing back the people more, which, it's just going to make the people defensive. And I don't know why they don't see it that way, unfortunately. What we know for sure is that our politicians, our leaders are afraid.